What is going on, Trash Talkers? We are back with another episode for you. In today's video, we're going to give you our draft profile and analysis for offensive tackle Bernhard Raimann. All that and much more coming your way right now. All right, before we get into today's video, be sure to hit that subscribe button and like the video as it will help us out tremendously. So sit back, relax, and enjoy today's video. All right, Nick, we have less than a week away from the NFL draft. I am so excited and I cannot wait to be there live. Nick, I want to talk to you a little bit about some of these offensive tackles that we have today, specifically Bernhard Raimann. I think he's a guy that's kind of flown under the radar a bit when it comes to mock drafts and people looking into offensive tackle prospects. When you take a look at the tape, he's 6'6", 303 pounds. PFF has him ranked as the number 4 offensive tackle in this draft class, and I have his pro comp as Sebastian Vollmer, both of them coming from Western Europe. Sebastian Vollmer from Germany. We have Bernhard Raimann from Austria, so these guys definitely coming into football a little bit late, but they do remind me of each other when it comes to their play on the field as well. When you take a look at his combine results, there weren't many stats for him in college, but when you take a look at his combine results, we see that he ran a 5.0540. He had 30 reps on the bench press. He had a 117-inch broad jump, a 4.49 shuttle, a 4.46 three-cone, and a 30.5-inch vertical leap. Nick, this guy is an athletic freak at 6'6" and 300 pounds. Tell us a little bit about the strengths and weaknesses Bernhard Raimann brings to the NFL.
Yeah, this guy has great numbers for an offensive tackle from the combine, and you got to look back. This guy was a former tight end when he first started playing football. He has great athleticism for his size. Transitioning to tackle, you see just how agile and athletic he is for the position, and that translates extremely well for especially fast edge rushers because of his natural quickness to play the tackle position. This guy is seamless to shuffle his feet and get to the position he needs to be in order to protect against the pass rush. He's going to be an excellent pass rusher at the next level, but he does have some weaknesses and he does need to improve upon that technique. Being a new guy to the sport, he's going to need time to develop. If he was a guy who had more time in the collegiate level as an offensive lineman starter, he would be a higher draft pick in this year's draft, but this is going to hurt him a little bit, and development is not something that you draft on day one. And then he also struggles to create running lanes. As I said, this guy has extremely quick feet and it's great to protect against the pass rush, but when he needs to push in the opposite direction, he struggles to get the best of a defensive lineman, and that's where he's going to need to improve if he's going to be an all-around tackle for an NFL team.
And when you take a look at Bernhard Raimann, needless to say, this guy hasn't played football his entire life. He hasn't been a part of organized football for much more than just a few years, and offensive tackle even less than that. So for him to already be the number 4 offensive line prospect in this draft class says a lot to his ability to really develop and really want to learn the position. So I fully expect teams to take a flyer on this guy early in the second round. And I start off with a team like the Baltimore Ravens who truly need a left tackle. Bernhard Raimann is one of those guys who's going to absolutely get after it in the passing game. They need to protect the blind side of Lamar Jackson. And I understand that he gets out in space and tries to create plays with his feet. Bernhard Raimann would be perfect. He's so agile and so quick. He can actually keep up with some of these guys and really create running lanes in space for Lamar Jackson. So I fully expect the Baltimore Ravens to be in on Bernhard Raimann.
Another team that we need to take a look at would be the New Orleans Saints. Losing Teron Armstead was a massive loss for this offensive line, and if Jameis Winston's really going to succeed in his second stint as the quarterback for the Saints, they need to make sure that blind side is protected. With his ability to pass protect against strong edge rushers, this is perfect for a blindside blocker. He doesn't necessarily need to be the strongest run blocker from the left tackle position. And with Alvin Kamara out of the backfield, that is not somebody who really needs a strong running lane. He'll create his own running lane. So Bernhard Raimann would be a great fit for the New Orleans Saints.
Another team that could be in on Bernhard Raimann would be the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers are looking for a guy to replace Alejandro Villanueva, who left just a couple seasons ago. Now we're looking at another big-bodied guy who's going to be the blindside protector for this franchise. I think Raimann can do the job, especially with Mitch Trubisky under center. You have to protect this guy, otherwise he's going to fold like cheap leather. I really fully expect the Steelers to go all in on the offensive tackle position.
And then lastly, let's take a look at the Arizona Cardinals, a team that has struggled to have a strong offensive line for a while, and we still see Kyler Murray running for his life. They need to get a guy in there that can really protect Kyler Murray if he is going to be their franchise quarterback moving forward. They need to make sure this offense stays upright. Kyler Murray has really not become the #1 overall pick that we thought he would become at the next level, and mostly because he just does not have the time to progress in the pocket, and I believe that Bernhard Raimann could definitely help him improve his game.
When it's all said and done, Bernhard Raimann still has a long way to go to develop, but you have the opportunity to develop him because he's only had a couple of years as an offensive lineman. He's still very raw. There's a ton of potential there. If you can work with this guy, really get him in your system, and just work the hell out of him, he's going to be the next star offensive tackle in this league. But I want to hear from you guys. Let us know in the comments down below what you think of Raimann and the offensive tackle positions in this draft class. All right, well, that's going to be all for now. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell. We go live every single day. That'll be all. Peace and love.